Let's be honest, when we talk about mental health, it usually comes down to the same advice. Get more sleep, eat better, exercise, maybe try meditation. And while all of that helps, there are powerful habits that no one is really talking about. Habits that can quietly shift your emotional baseline, strengthen your mind, and help you move through stress without crumbling. These aren't clickbait hacks. These are real, simple, and often invisible practices that build resilience from the inside out. So if you're tired of the same recycled advice, stay with me, because these might change the way you take care of your mind. Habit number 1, name your emotions out loud, not in your head, out loud. Research shows that when you verbally label how you feel, I'm overwhelmed, I'm frustrated, I'm nervous, you activate the prefrontal cortex, the logical part of your brain, and calm down the amygdala, the fear center. This process is called affect labeling, and it actually reduces the intensity of negative emotions. It's not woo-woo, it's neuroscience, and it's free. The next time you feel off, pause and name it. You'll be shocked how much control you get back in just 5 seconds. Second habit, take 5 minutes a day to do nothing. Literally, nothing. No phone, no podcast, no to-do list. Just sit or lie down and breathe. Let your brain idle. We're so used to constant input that we forget our nervous system needs silence to reset. This isn't laziness, it's cognitive recovery. In those moments of stillness, your brain processes backlog, sorts emotions, and clears the mental fog that's been quietly building up all day. You will come out of 5 minutes of true nothingness feeling more focused than you would from a 30-minute scroll session. Third, reduce micro-stressors. These are the small daily triggers you don't even notice. Unread notifications, cluttered desks, unmade beds, tabs left open, unread emails. On their own, they seem harmless, but your brain interprets each one as an open loop. And those open loops create mental fatigue and background anxiety. Take 10 minutes a day to close these loops. Delete junk emails, tidy a space, cross off a task. These small wins make your mental world feel lighter, clearer, and more in control. Here's another overlooked habit. Write down what went well, daily. We're wired to focus on what's wrong, but neuroplasticity means we can retrain that pattern. Each time you reflect on something positive, even tiny moments like, I made someone laugh or I answered that email I was dreading, you reinforce that your actions matter. This builds self-efficacy, the belief that you can handle life. And that belief is a cornerstone of mental health. Write down 3 small wins every night. Over time, it rewires your default mindset from self-doubt to quiet confidence. Fifth habit, spend intentional time with people who don't drain you. Sounds obvious, right? But many of us spend more time managing relationships than enjoying them. Mental health thrives in safe spaces where you don't feel like you have to perform, fix, or explain yourself. Even one genuine connection a week can significantly reduce cortisol levels and increase oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Your nervous system knows the difference between real connection and surface-level interaction. Prioritize the real stuff. Now, I want to talk about one of the most powerful but unspoken habits: letting yourself do things badly. Seriously, try, fail, get messy. One of the biggest blocks to mental health is perfectionism. It convinces you that unless you do something flawlessly, you shouldn't do it at all. But doing something imperfectly is often the doorway to emotional freedom. Write badly, move awkwardly, speak up even if your voice shakes. Confidence doesn't come from success. It comes from permission to be seen even when you're not polished. And this last one? It might be the most important. Take one small action even when you don't feel like it. Emotion follows motion. Your mind listens to your body. So when you make your bed, take a walk, drink a glass of water, even when your motivation is at zero, you're sending a signal that says, I'm still in the game. That signal matters, because the hardest part of healing is showing up when nothing in you wants to. But it's in those moments that the real rewiring happens. If these habits spoke to you, you're not alone. So many of us are silently dealing with stress, numbness, and burnout, not because we're broken, but because we were never taught how to care for our minds beyond the basics. Now you know better. Now you have options. And these aren't rules, they're invitations. If this resonated, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Because tomorrow I'm breaking down 5-minute meditation to reprogram subconscious beliefs. And it's going to walk you through a daily process you can actually stick to. And before you go, remember, mindfulness is like a muscle. Train with care, stretch with peace, recover with patience, and show up daily. You'll be stronger when it matters most.